Would you like to swing on a star? Carry moonbeams home in a jar and be better off than you are? Or would you rather be a mule? A mule is an animal with long, funny ears, kicks up at anything he hears.
His back is brawny, but his brain is weak. He's just plain stupid with a stubborn streak.
And by the way, if you hate to go to school, you may grow up to be a mule.
Or would you like to swing on a star, carry moonbeams home in a jar, and be better off than you are?
Or would you rather be a pig?
A pig is an animal with dirt on his face. His shoes are a terrible disgrace. He has no manners when he eats his food. He's fat and lazy and extremely rude.
But if you don't care a feather or a fig, you may grow up to be a pig.
Or would you like to swing on a star, carry moonbeams home in a jar, and be better off than you are?
Or would you rather be a fish?
A fish won't do anything but swim in a brook. He can't write his name or read a book. To fool the people is his only thought, and though he's slippery, he still gets caught.
But then if that sort of life is what you wish, you may grow up to be a fish. New kind of jumped up slippery fish, and all the monkeys aren't in the zoo.
Every day you meet quite a few.
So you see, it's all up to you. You can be better than you are. You could be swinging on a star.
Good evening and welcome to the Pick Summer Youth Theater Radio Ensemble and their very own written and performed by the Pick Summer Youth Theater Radio Ensemble show. Enjoy, everyone.
In the beginning, before smartphones, smart tablets, and smart TVs.
Before the iPhone, the iPad, and the iPod.
Before TiVo and DVRs.
Before VCRs and DVD.
Before television itself, there was the radio. The wireless transmission of electromagnetic signals through the atmosphere of free space.
In the United States, during the Great Depression, 60% of all U.S. households owned a radio.
Radio was a great entertainment value and time when people struggled just to pay rent and put food on the table.
And it was during the Great Depression that the golden age of radio was born. This period of radio programming lasted from the early 1920s to the 1950s.
People regularly tuned into their favorite radio programs, and during the golden age of radio, new forms of entertainment were created for this new medium, the radio. These included radio plays and mysteries,
Adventure and detective serials.
Soap operas and quiz shows.
Variety hours and talent shows.
situation comedies, and children's shows.
Live musical concerts and play-by-play sports broadcast. In the late 1950s, television surpassed radio as the medium of choice for scripted programming, and radio programming shifted to playing popular music.
But tonight, we bring back those golden days of yesteryear. Join us as we recapture the golden age of radio with the Pix Youth Theater Radio Hour. The Pix's broadcasting system is now on the air.
Pix Youth Radio Hour is sponsored by Shoe Up. Shoe Up is the only shoe that can make you dance like a pro. And the Lapeer Radio Mystery Theater. Every Friday night at 7 o'clock, Mystery on the air.
Tonight, we begin our show with a supernatural radio thriller titled The Forest Children. But first, a word from our sponsor.
Shoe up, do up, do up, shoe up. Do you wish you were better at dancing, but don't want to take the time to learn how to? Well, the shoe up is perfect for you.
I want to be able to learn how to dance like a pro.
Well, Sarah, have you heard of the shoe up? It's the only shoe that can make you dance like a pro.
Does that really exist?
Yes, it does, for only $99.99 plus shipping and handling.
How does it work?
Well, our shoes are powered by an AI that looks through the internet for all the hippest new dance moves. The shoes are activated by music. When the shoes hear music, it will find a dance move that fits that style.
Where can I get my hands on such a thing?
All you have to do is take your parents' computer and type in www.shoewop.com. That's www.shoewop.com.
That's really cheap and easy to access.
Yes, it is. Ask your parent or guardian for the shoe up today. Do up, shoe up, do up, shoe do, shoe up.
And now, The Forest Children.
"5 years ago, in a small town named Winbury, located in the Upper Peninsula of Michigan, many children have disappeared. The police have had no luck in finding anyone. Many residents took it upon themselves to look for these children, me included. What I came to realize doing this is that there are many things we are unable to understand. May, for the last time, nobody has found anything yet. What makes you think we would?
Please, Jack, just help me for one night. Then I won't bother you about it again.
Fine. One night. That's all.
What can I get for you, kids?
I'll have a burger and some fries.
I'll just have the salad.
Okay, that'll be right out for ya.
Most of the disappearances have happened here. Jack, are you paying attention?
Oh, yeah, of course.
Look at this map. So, I'm thinking we search the woods. Over there.
Oh, look, the food's here.
Here you go. Enjoy.
You do? Oh, wait.
Okay, so we're doing this?
Yes. Hey kids, are you tired of your popsicle melting and dripping everywhere? Well, get a Long Pop. It's 2 feet long and stays cold for 30 minutes with a premium reusable Long Pop cold core juice mold. And guess what? When you buy a Long Pop, you get a free washable Long Pop cold core juice mold. You just pour juice into the mold, then put the stick in the cold core, then press the button, and bam! You've got another Long Pop. So buy the Long Pop, the longest pop in town. Only $50. We do not guarantee that you will not get electrocuted, frozen, or cold feet. This product is not licensed. If you're feeling long and you need to pop, just buy a Long Pop.
It was around 12:45. I just came back from a gig at the local club. I was about a block or so away from my house when my horse caught a strange noise. She quickly took after the scent in the opposite direction of where we were heading. I quickly yelled for her to stop. When she finally did, she kept staring at the bushes. "Come on," I said, and she headed back towards the path. When I got into my house, I started a fire. After an hour or so of relaxing, watching the fire, I hopped into bed, and right before my eyes shut, I heard a strange noise. It sounded like my old typewriter, but it couldn't be. I have not used it since my mom passed away, and I've had no use for writing letters. I flipped on a match and walked towards the old typewriter. It had stopped. That's weird, I thought. Anyway, I headed back to sleep. After an hour or so, I heard the typewriter again. I just ignored it this time and went to sleep. After a few hours of sleeping and hearing the typewriter go off, I couldn't take it anymore. I grabbed my gun and loaded it. I headed back out, but again it stopped. I couldn't take it anymore. I jumped onto my horse and rode away from the house and the typewriter. I rode off to the motel down the road. As soon as I got there, the hotel clerk looked at me like I was crazy.
What would you like today?
I would like a room.
Any type of special room?
Just something quiet.
Got just what you're looking for. Room 28 on the right. Enjoy your stay.
Oh, I will. It was quiet for about an hour or two when I woke up to a strange noise. I jumped out of bed and went to investigate. I looked all around my room and found nothing. I walked down to the main room.
Hello again.
Hello, the room you gave me was not quiet. There was some weird noise that sounded like...
A typewriter? Hello, listeners. Tonight, the Pix Broadcasting System brings you a new radio play titled The Heist. As our play opens, we find Marie and Jackson, owners of Jackson Jewelry Store, taking inventory of their valuable stock. Let's listen in.
So I've decided to extend our supply of jewelry, Marie, but I'm not completely sure what I'm going to fill it up with.
Maybe some cheaper items and some more expensive items.
Good idea, but what?
Maybe something like emeralds or just classic gold.
Do you make a good point, Marie, but I'm not sure emeralds is a good idea.
What do you mean? Oh, because of robberies in town.
You haven't had a robbery in years.
You're lucky my eyes have not fallen out of my head for all the times I've rolled my eyes at you.
I should fire you for that, but I actually thank you for that.
Yeah, I figured.
Oh, what are we going to fill our new storage with?
Maybe just silver and gold like our main sales.
You won't have anything after we run all the way through here.
Get on the ground or you never see the light again.
Let's take him in the back and tie him up. Wow, look at all this gold.
They have rubies here.
They have pink diamonds.
Geez, I wonder how much this jade is worth.
Somebody, help us!
Let us out of here.
Oh, shut up.
Imagine if we give this to our girlfriends, how happy they would be.
No, we should sell these. This diamond has a round facet cut. It's gotta be worth 20 grand.
Okay, my bag is filled up. I'ma head out.
Okay, see you at the top.
Dang nabbit, the coppers are here.
Sir, you're under arrest for the robbery of Jackson's jewels.
Come on, man, help me.
Ooh, so there's two of you.
Help, man.
I'm in such a choice right now. Should I help my buddy or should I run? Think about what my future could be. Oh, there's an air duct. I could crawl through the duct and get out of here.
Put your hands in the air where I can see them.
I think that would be a mistake.
Just do it.
Okay, if you say so. Told you it was a bad idea. There. I'm done. I'm getting my way out of here. I don't care for him. He can deal with it. There. I see the light.
Get in the car.
You do realize, officer, that I was just a decoy. I was actually paid to help rob the store. While you idiots are getting me, the other guy is long gone now, so good for you. And brush your teeth, man. I can smell the egg salad sandwich you ate today.
Hey, honey, I got a surprise for you.
Yes?
Here's an amethyst necklace.
Oh, thank you. You know, you should meet my father. He's a cop.
Oh,
Honey, this is my dad.
Oh, sweetie, is this your boyfriend?
Uh-huh.
He's a robber.
What? Honey, is this true?
no.
Well, too bad. Come with me.
Okay, well, he was a robber, I guess, but I did get to keep all the stuff, so yay! And I'm done dating losers.
And now, America's favorite musical quiz show. Say that song! The only quiz show that you can come to. Sponsored by OFR, the official folding robot. If you're tired of breaking your back folding your children's clothes, let OFR do it for you. OFR, America's official folding robot. And Brock Stew. When you need good decorations and you need them fast, go to Brock Stew. Now let's meet the host of our musical quiz show, Carter Poniatowski.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Welcome to Say That Song. Here's Kat to go over how the game is played.
Thanks, Carter. Our musical quiz show will start when Carter begins playing a song. The first two people to guess correctly by using the chat feature of the Zoom platform will be our contestants. Our game has 2 rounds. In the first round, contestants will buzz in when they think they know the name of the song. Whoever guesses the best out of the 3 songs is the winner.
Let's get started then. Say that song.
we have our first correct guess by Jill Lyons. And Don Poniatowski is the second person to guess it correct.
Fantastic. Let's begin round one. Say that song.
And we have our first correct guess by Carol Lyons. And Don Poniatowski guessed it correct, the second song correct. Now this is the tiebreaker. And we have our first correct guess. This Land Is Your Land.
That ends round one. Let's take a break to hear a word from our sponsor.
Hey ladies, are you tired of breaking your back folding your kids' clothes? Well, you're in luck. Meet OFR, the official folding robot. If you have a power cord, then you're in luck. Because if you have a three-prong outlet and electricity, then congratulations. You don't need to break your back. You're in luck because OFR has a 24-hour-long battery and he can work all day. For all you single ladies, OFR is very attractive and very smart. But only for you. So you're in luck. Your children can't cheat on their homework because OFR can only listen and command to your voice. If you feel like you're sore and your back needs a crack, then you're in luck so you can take a nap. Because OFR is here to save the day and make all your other plans happen in one way. Also, if you call 567-555-3427, you can get another free robot for your other single friend that needs help with folding. Then get one for her. Again, call 567-555-3427 for another free robot. For free shipping, you must find an additional $20 and for your friend. For another $30 for accessories for your robot.
And now, back to Say That Song.
Welcome back. This is your host, Carter Poniatowski, and we are into our second round of our musical quiz show. This is the lightning round.
That's right, Carter. Carol Lyons will have 60 seconds to guess 3 song titles.
And what will Carol Lyons get if she wins?
Carol Lyons will receive a link to the Friday night performance of the Lapeer Radio Mystery Theater Show.
That's a valuable prize. Let's put 60 seconds on the clock and get going with our lightning round. Say that song.
is not correct. Let It Be is the correct guess. Carol Lyons is 2 out of 3 with the theme from the Addams Family. Time's up. You got 2 correct guesses during the lightning round, which brings you up to a total of 4. Congratulations, Carol Lyons. You'll be receiving a link to the Friday Night Radio Mystery Show, compliments of our sponsor, the Lapeer Radio Mystery Show. Every Friday night at 7 o'clock, mystery is in the air. This week's show is titled My Dear Niece, and I hear it's just an excellent show.
That's what I hear too, Kat. I'm going to tune in on Friday night at 7 o'clock. Now to end our show, I'll be playing a classic titled Old Cape Cod, written by Claire Rothrock, Milt Yaku, and Alan Jeffrey. Thanks for joining us on Say That Song. See you next time.
Have you ever looked at your bedroom and thought,
Wow, this room is bare.
well, if you think that, then come on down to Brock's Do. We have all types of collectible pictures. And don't forget that Mondays are buy one, get one free days. And now a word from the owner himself, Brock G.
Well, thank you, Gavin. I just have to say that I know it's hard to find good decorations these days, so come on down to Brock's Do. We guarantee that our pictures make good decorations. And back to you, Gavin.
So remember, come to Brock's Do, located in a mystery Hawaiian island. Address is 50122. Come to Brock's Do. Come to Brock's Do. Come to Brock's Do. How about we look a little off the main trail?
Well, if the kids were lost, they wouldn't be on the main trail.
I guess you're right. So we have the flashlights?
Yep. We're here.
So we looking for?
The kids!
Well, I know that, but I mean, what are we looking for?
Well, anything really. Footprints, personal items, really anything.
Hey, what's this?
It looks like a doll. Oh, maybe it belonged to one of the kids.
It could have belonged to just a family walking through here.
So, it might have belonged to one of the missing kids. Let's go.
Hey, it's a light.
It must be someone else searching for the kids.
Get out.
Did you hear that?
It was just the wind. Come on.
Hey!
Oh, are you guys searching for those kids too?
Yeah, we found a doll back over on the trail. We think it belongs to one of those kids.
Have you felt it?
What?
This place feels unwelcoming, like it doesn't want us here.
Let's just keep looking.
That was kinda weird.
Yeah. But let's keep searching.
Look, a light.
It's the kids.
Hey, kid?
Hey, Jack,
Yeah?
what is that thing?
Where? Oh, it looks like some kind of orb.
Leave.
Did it just talk?
Yeah,
Leave now.
we're leaving with the kids.
No.
What do you want with them?
My goals are beyond your understanding.
We should get out of here.
No way. We came here for the kids.
Leave.
Let's go.
Jack and May are all alone in the forest. My. What will happen to our two little friends as they wander deeper and deeper into the forest? Find out in the next episode of Forest Children. And now it's time for everyone's favorite quiz show, the Quick Question Quiz Show. Sponsored by Segulos. Segulos, an all-natural flavored cereal that tastes better than anything your kid has ever tasted. And the ice cream that never thaws. It's a little bit different than what you think it is. And now, America's favorite quiz show host, Gavin Wandry.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. We've got another terrific quiz show for you tonight. Let's have Carter review how the game is played.
Thanks, Gavin. Well, first, we'll need two contestants to play. Hey, everyone, if you look at the bottom of your screen, you'll see a raise hands section. Do you see it? Great. The first two people to raise their hands will be our contestants for the Quick Question Quiz Show. Are you ready, everyone? Let's play Quick Question Quiz Show. Remember, if you want to participate, raise the hand in the participant section. If you win, you get a really cool prize. A lot cooler than that other quiz show gave out. If you don't know how to raise your hand, just put your name in the chat section. Oh, we have our two contestants, Cats Fam and Opal Stubbs. They are our contestants. Now that we have our two contestants, Hunter is going to explain how the game is played. Hunter?
Thanks, Carter. Each contestant will have a chance to pick a question from one of our 3 categories. Tonight's categories are food, Disney, and books. The play. Oh.
Each question has a point value of either 10, 25, or 50. Whoever gets 100 points wins.
Gee whiz. What if one of our contestants gets an answer wrong?
Then the play goes to the other person. If there's a tie, then we'll go to a showdown round where each of our 2 contestants will have to answer questions until someone guesses incorrectly.
And what will the winner receive?
2 complimentary links to this week's Friday night Lapeer Radio Theater Radio Mystery Show.
All right then. Gavin, back to you.
Terrific. Now let's find out a little bit about our contestants. Opal Stubbs, tell us a little bit about yourself. You can unmute yourself and turn off your video.
I'm just doing this because I'm really bored.
Okay, now, Cats Fam, please tell us a little bit about yourself.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Yes, we can.
All right, we're Cats Fam, and we're here to beat Opal Stubbs. Beat them hard.
And maximize Catherine's embarrassment.
Maximize cat embarrassment.
Swell. Now that we have our 2 contestants, let's take a break and hear a word from our sponsor, Segulose, the best cereal your kid has ever tasted.
I just felt sorry for him.
Hey kids, I know you love your sugary cereals, but what if I told you you could have something that tastes even better? You might be asking now, how can such a thing even exist? Well, my friends, grab your parents so they can hear. Segulose uses an all-natural flavoring that tastes better and is better for you. We've worked countless hours on bringing you the best flavor. We've even gotten kids just like you to try our cereal.
It tastes better than anything I've ever eaten.
Did you know that the healthy natural flavoring for Segulose is made right here in your town? That's right, so when you buy Segulose, you support your local family farms. But that's not all. Segulose is much cheaper than your average sugary cereal. Segulos, spelled Cegulos, can be bought at any of your local stores in the orange and white boxes. We are not responsible for growing, shrinking, lost appetite, acquisition of appetite, and newfound belief in God or death. And now, back to the quick question quiz show.
Welcome back to the show. As Hunter told us, tonight our three categories are food, Disney, and books. Now that we've met our two players, let's get started. Now, contestant number 1, Opal Stubbs. Which category do you choose? Food,
Food.
Disney, or books? Our band got a little off there.
Food.
Food for 25, 10, or 50?
20.
25. Food for 25. Here's your question. Who wrote... Oh, wrong one. Okay. What company makes Snickers?
Mars.
Correct! You get 25 points. Now you get a bonus question. Now, which category do you choose?
Food.
Okay, for 25, 10, or 50?
50.
Okay, which fast food restaurant's owner was an orphan?
McDonald's.
Ooh, incorrect. The correct answer was Wendy's. Okay, contestant number 2, Cats Fam. Which category do you choose? Food, books, or Disney?
Books. Oh, well, actually, make it Disney.
4, 10, 25, or 50?
50.
Okay. What year did Walt Disney die? A, 1966, B, 1999, C, 1951, or D, 1998?
Walt Disney has been cryogenically frozen and is therefore alive in some state somewhere, so none of the above. Okay, 66.
Correct. You get 50 points on the scoreboard. Now you get a bonus question.
Woohoo!
Okay, so choose your category. Books, Disney, or food?
Books.
For 10, 25, or 50?
50.
Okay, here is your question. Who wrote To Kill a Mockingbird?
Harper Lee.
Correct! You get 50 points on the scoreboard. And what is the score, Carter?
Opal Stubbs with 25 and Cats Fam with 100.
Okay. It seems like Cats Fam has won.
Woohoo!
Congratulations. You'll be receiving a link to the Friday Night Radio Mystery Show. Compliments of our sponsor, Philip Gear Radio. Every Friday night at 7 o'clock, Mystery is in the air. This week's show is titled, My Dear Niece. You definitely don't want to miss that. And, Opal Stubbs, thanks for playing our game today. You gave it a great try, but you can't win them all. Well, that wraps up our show for this week. Join us next Tuesday night for another game of the Quick Question Quiz Show.
Quick Question Quiz Show is brought to you by
The ice cube that never thaws. It is a little bit different than what you think it is. It's not the ice cube itself. It's actually an ice cube tray. You fill the ice cube tray with water and cool it for about 3 hours. It actually sends a non-toxic chemical from the ice tray to the water, contaminating it and freezing it into ice form, which makes it never melt.
Most people would think of this idea as a horrible idea.
But it isn't. It's non-toxic and harmless to any living thing. If you work at a super hot shop, then don't worry, your ice never melts. It's at a hot day for your dog, put it in his or her water bowl, and the ice will never melt. Or at a restaurant and planning on being there for a while, your ice will keep your drink cold. But if you do like this idea and you're worried about money, don't worry, it's very cheap. Only $10 per ice cube tray. Did you run out of the chemical? Well, the ice refills are only $2. Call 567-555-4327 to obtain this valuable item and use code COM3 for free shipping. You heard that right, free shipping. Again, call 567-555-4327 and use COM3 for free shipping.
After what happened in the forest, May left the town.
I have to leave. You should too.
I can't. I have to help them.
Fine, just don't get yourself killed.
Goodbye, May.
Goodbye, Jack.
I have to help those kids. I have to help George Braxton, Susan Williams, Bobby Smith. Everyone else has left the town, scared that their children would be taken next. They may have forgotten about these kids, but I won't. There's so many kids there. I don't know what the thing wants, but it doesn't matter. I've tried to destroy that thing so many times, but nothing I do can hurt it. It hasn't even tried to stop me from entering the woods because it knows I can't do anything. But this time, I've finally figured out what I can do. I figured out what you fear.
Oh, have you? Well, do tell.
You don't want to be found.
Well, you found me.
Yeah, but nobody knows that. But you knew that already.
It's not like anyone would believe you.
What if I had proof?
But you don't have proof.
Well, actually I do have a few pictures.
Prove it. Show me.
I don't have to.
What do you want?
I want you to set the kids free.
Why would I do that?
Because if you don't, I'll publish the pictures and tell everyone exactly where this is.
Fine. You win.
We have breaking news, Dustin. Many children have been seen exiting the forest in Wimbury, Michigan. They are suspected to be the kids that disappeared in the town 5 years ago.
After the thing released the clip, I saw it vanish. I made my way out of town before the news got there. What I came to realize in saving these children is that there are some things we cannot understand, but it is our duty to understand what is impossible to understand.
I bolted out of the hotel immediately. The hotel called for me to wait, but I just ignored him. I rode off on my horse. I kept riding until daybreak. I stopped at a tavern a few towns away from mine. I had been there once or twice, but everything seemed new this time.
What can I get for you?
I would like some coffee. Black coffee.
Sure thing. It will be right out.
I sat myself down at a table for two. On the little stage across from me, a man played a relaxing song on the flute. I enjoyed the music for a minute, then suddenly it stopped. The whole room stopped. Everyone was still talking, but there was not any sound. All of a sudden, I heard it again. "Ugh!" I yelled, and with that, the room fell silent. Well, it was already quiet, but this time I could not see a single mouth moving. I ran straight out of the tavern. I heard the tavern keeper yell something again, but it was flooded out by the sound of the typewriter. I hopped on my horse and headed back towards my hometown. I convinced myself on the way back that I just needed sleep. After all, I had another gig tonight, and it was in front of a slightly larger crowd, so I might have just been nerves getting to me. Besides, why was I so afraid of a typewriter? The noise was annoying, but besides that, it was fine. The rest of the day was normal. It was quiet and peaceful. I talked to a few people who saw the show last night and asked for feedback. It was mostly compliments, which is very nice to hear. Right before I went onto the stage, it was when everything was weird again. I walked onto the stage. People in the room cheered. I gave them a slight smile. I sat down on the piano bench. Tonight I was performing a few pieces of music and a song or two. I looked at the keys. I hit the first note in the song, but it didn't sound right. I just continued the piece, but after a few seconds, I made out what it sounded like. It was not the notes from the piano I was hearing. It was the sound of a typewriter. I jumped off the piano bench. The whole lounge looked at me like I was crazy. Soon a whisper came throughout the crowd. I just shook it off and sat back down on the bench. I hit the first note, and again, it sounded like a typewriter. "I can't take this anymore," I yelled, and the room fell silent. I can't take this anymore. I just can't.
What can't you take?
That noise! The noise of the typewriter!
What typewriter?
You don't hear it?
It just sounded like you were playing a song.
But it was a typewriter. I swear it was. None of you heard it? Fine. And with that, I was running back towards my house. I did not care if they thought I was crazy. I ran the few blocks down back to my house. As soon as I entered my home, I knew what I had to do. I grabbed the typewriter and walked up the stairs. The noise was the worst it had ever been. I ran to the window, pointing towards the woods. I stuck my hand out the window and let go of the typewriter. The noise stopped. Finally, I was free from the terrible noise. I looked at the ground and saw the typewriter in a pile of pieces. I ran down my stairs and outside to see the broken typewriter. I noticed something that had not been there before. It was a piece of paper in the typewriter. It had not been there when I dropped it. I picked it up and it had a strange title. It was the PIX Youth Radio Theater Hour. I read the 27 pages. It was amazing. It was full of twists and turns. It had amazing tales such as the Forest Children and a quiz show. What even is a quiz show? I decided this would be better to be read far into the future. I buried the tales and put a marker over it. The script would be read in 100 years when it would make more sense. But who knows when it will actually get read? I just know whoever reads it will enjoy it for many, many years to come.
Tonight's show was written and performed by
Gavin Wandry,
Carter Poniatowski,
Catherine Droz,
and Hunter Hollenbeck. Join us next Friday night at 7 o'clock join us this Friday night at 7 o'clock when the Lapeer Radio Mystery Theater presents My dear niece.
And really, tonight everyone is a winner because you all can get a link to the Friday night performance of My Dear Niece by visiting the Center for the Arts website.
Visit www.centerfortheartslapeer.org to find the link for all the shows.
And mark your calendar for Friday, August 7th at 5:30 p.m. The Radio Ensemble will present the virtual play.
It is titled The Complaint Department and Lemonade.
It's comedy about complaining.
Thanks for joining us tonight. And now, a question and answer with the cast.
Feel free to have a minute to answer any questions that we can answer. Or you can just unmute yourself if you have any questions.
We have a question.
Yes, we do. Well,
No, Cats
I
Fan
mean-
is not winners. Everyone's an equal winner.
You're right. They're
Yes, you
not
can all go
winners because
see
their daughter is
everyone.
Catherine.
They're the
well,
sole
everyone
winner.
is a winner,
They're the sole winner.
but
You're the
they are
winner,
included
but-
in the winner.
I mean, the real prize is getting to see me on Friday, so.
That's debatable.
Yeah.
Any other questions? Probably.
There's 2 in the chat.
Oh, okay. Is it easier or harder to read your own scripts? I'd
It's-
say it
well,
actually.
We know all the words in the script, so.
It's probably
Right, I mean-
easier since we also know what we mean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
So
then
it's not
there's
like
a
some other
question before
old-
that.
Words where we're like, eh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have any of you listened to any old radio shows? If so, what is your favorite?
I've listened to none of the older shows.
Nothing that I remember of.
No, me neither.
Yeah, the only ones I've ever listened to are through this.
And then we have another one. What is the cash value of the Friday link?
$1,000 at
value-
least.
Yeah, $1,000 at least,
Yeah,
At
the
least.
cash value, that is priceless.
Or less, actually.
or less.
We,
They listen to
oh yeah,
Little Hand, Who's
oh
on
yeah, we
First.
did listen to those.
Yeah, we listened to Little Orphan Annie and Who's on First, so those were both good. Who's on First was
Did
probably
we?
the best. Yeah.
Oh
We did?
yeah.
Oh, can I trade them for the cash prep value? Well, the real cash value is actually seeing the show. It's like $1,000 in your heart.
Yeah, it's worth $1,000. Well, anybody else? After I dismiss all these answers. Oh, we have another one. My heart is black and evil, so
I mean, that's not wrong.
Well, it'll be green soon, so
now I know how Kat is. Trying to make herself the host and then try to mute me half the time.
Try to mute everyone. Look. Any more questions?
Well, guess
good
not.
night, and thanks for coming.
Yep, what Carter said.
Yeah, that.
We're all followers.